Jualan amal macam-macam ada, bolehlah anda membeli ataupun melawat dan juga menyumbang dengan apa sahaja cara yang boleh anda buat.
Baik, didik kehormat tuan-tuan dan puan, tanpa melengahkan masa lagi kita sambung dengan agenda pada malam ini. Dengan itu kami menjemput yang berbahagia Dr. Muhammad Tahir Abdul Rahman selaku the chairman for MyGMJ Malaysia 2013 untuk tampil ke hadapan untuk memberikan sepatah kata ucapan daripada beliau.
Majlis segala hormatnya, mempersilakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum.
Pertama-tama kali saya mengucapkan selamat datang kepada VIP yang dihormati, saudara-saudara, saudara-saudari, ibu-ibu, bapa-bapa, anak-anak. Alhamdulillah, Allah memberi kita malam ni. Sungguh pun di keliling Shah Alam hujan lebat, tetapi di sini ada tadahan di atas yang membolehkan kita terus bersama. Alhamdulillah. Saya meminta izin untuk berucap dalam bahasa Inggeris, dan at the same time, insyaAllah there will be Malay translation, bahasa Malay translation on the big screen. Para hadirin sekalian, Global March to Jerusalem is actually a rally of hope for all humanity. 7th of June has always been remembered in the Arab world and the Muslim world at large as the day for mourning. It was the day when the third holiest mosque in Islam was desecrated and defiled by the Zionist thugs. From that fateful day of June 1967, Al-Aqsa Mosque has remained in the clutches of the enemies of humanity who were bent on changing the landscape that for thousands of years has brought together all major religions of the world into an explicitly and exclusively Jewish. This year 2013, 7th of June, marked the 45th year of remembrance of Naksa, or setback of the Arab nations in the Six-Day War from 5th to 10th of June in the year of 1967. And it happened that this year, during this day, yesterday, it was also Isra and Mi'raj. The humiliating defeat culminated with the occupation of Haram, Al-Sharif, Al-Aqsa Mosque, and all religious symbols in the precincts of Jerusalem that house not only mosques, but also churches and holy shrines, of which the Church of Holy Sepulchre is a key landmark for the Christian faith. Hundreds of incidents, including arson and defilement of this religious symbol in the vicinity of the old city, bears testimony of the Zionist sinister agenda. However, this year, 7th June will not be remembered with remorse, but will be hailed, inshallah, as a day that will bring back freedom and hope to Jerusalem. Last year, the annual Global March to Jerusalem took place on the 30th of March in conjunction with the Land Day. It was the day in 1976 when the Israeli occupation government expropriated 20,000 dunams of land from the Palestinians in the Galilee area. This year, Global March to Jerusalem will be launched in conjunction with both the Land Day and the day when Jerusalem came under occupation. GMJ will be the rallying point for communities the world over to restore the rights of the Palestinian people that has been trampled for over 65 years. It was such an irony that the year the Declaration of Human Rights was declared in 1948 was the year when the basic rights of the Palestinian people were robbed and violated. GMJ is an initiative that is shared by the free world as an expression of solidarity with our brethren in Palestine that has been oppressed and subjugated to all sorts of persecution. There's only one way to liberate Jerusalem. That is, to liberate Jerusalem. Freedom and liberation will not come through negotiations or so-called peace process. What negotiations are they talking about? They are speaking in the language of occupation and dispossession. They speak in the language of demolition and disenfranchisement. They build separation walls. They discriminate the rightful owner of the land. They set up an apartheid system par excellence. They confiscate land and they revoke residency status of Jerusalemites. Do we see them really interested in peace? They have no intentions of observing countless UN resolutions that have ensured the Palestinians the right of return, right of a homeland, right to sovereign states, right for self-determination, right of deciding their own destiny. What do they want? They want to change the face of Jerusalem. They have this sinister plan, Judaizing the whole city and the West Bank, which they have designated as Judea and Samaria. They in fact have desecrated religious symbols and places of worship. They are not doing this in the name of Judaism, but they are doing this in the name of an anti-human Zionist ideology. They want to enslave humanity. Palestine to them is just a bargaining chip to trade with their partners in getting the best deal to fulfill their unscrupulous dreams and desires. Hadirin, hadirat yang saya hormati. We have to remember, we have to bear in our minds, there are three separate issues when we discuss about Palestine. Number one, we have been talking a lot about the siege of Gaza and its people. Number two, the occupied land of Palestine we refer to as Israel, an illegal entity. The occupied West Bank, where Jerusalem is claimed by Israel as their eternal capital, where Judaization is in progress. At the global level, if fellow citizens of the world ignore the atrocities, the persecution committed by Israel, we are guilty. We are guilty as the perpetrators, the Zionists. Curse be upon them. We have to act now, and we have to act in unison to free the Palestinian people on their own land and to free thousands of Palestinians incarcerated in prisons and detention centers all over the occupied lands. Nationally, in our country, Malaysia, MGA would like to call upon all government agencies at the national and state levels, all civil societies, all individuals of all religious affiliations and ethnicities to come together in expressing our longing to see a liberated Palestine and restore the rights of her inhabitants. Tonight, we rally here at Dataran Kemerdekaan Shah Alam to bring a glimmer of hope for justice to prevail and peaceful coexistence will again become the true face of Jerusalem. Tonight, for the second time, we marked the day of hope, not only for Palestine, but also for all humanities, including us, Malaysians, together with other citizens of the world. Right now, hundreds of fellow Malaysians also joined the international GMJ inside Gaza, Egypt, and Jordan. Finally, I would like to thank those that have been here, that's here tonight, the force behind me that has helped to make this majlis to be a reality, the members of the NGOs, the R2R, Rose to Rose, Mawaddah, VBM, Viva Palestina Malaysia, IKRAM, PACE, PCOM, and QFM, Quds Foundation Malaysia. I would like to thank them all. I would like also to thank the local authorities for giving us a peaceful situation tonight. And we also would like to thank the artists of the show tonight, the flash mobbers, the schools and the students for making tonight a meaningful night. And also for the crews, all the crews around us, and Gama. Thank you very much. And I'd like to end with these 4 sentences. I am 63, but I still want to see before I meet Ilahi. Palestine is free! Freedom for Palestine!
Freedom for Palestine.
Bebaskan Palestine!
Bebaskan Palestine.
Allahu Akbar! Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Majlis Perakam Kandidat terima kasih kepada yang berbahagia Dr. Muhammad Tahir Rahman, Pengerusi Global March to Jerusalem, Malaysia. Terima kasih sekali lagi yang gemuruh dengan ucapan kita berbahagia.
Dan Dr. Muhammad Tahir sebenarnya sangat bertuah pada malam ini kerana rata-ratanya yang berada di atas padang dataran kemerdekaan Shah Alam ini adalah anak-anak muda berjiwa kental dan berjuang, the future leaders, insya-Allah, yang akan pastikan Palestine will be free.
Apa kata kita dengar suara anak muda seketika boleh? Boleh ya? From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Memang
Ya
semangat.
Allah, hebat sekali. Itu dia semangat. Okey, jadi kita nak mulakan acara persembahan kita pada malam ini. DJ Idris.
Ya, sembahan dari mana agaknya? Persembahan dari para pelajar dari Sekolah Rendah Islam Masjid Darul Ihsan Subang Jaya.
Masya Allah, ini adik-adik kita yang berada di atas pentas ni, memberikan sumbangan tenaga dan usaha mereka kepada sahabat-sahabat kita di Palestin. Sebagai persembahan pembukaan, dipersilakan adik-adik dari Sekolah Tar Islam Masjid Darul Ihsan Subang Jaya.
Ya, bersama kita saksikan.
Goyang dah.
Okey, tuan-tuan dan puan, tepukan untuk adik-adik kita. Masya Allah, mereka sudah bersedia untuk melangkah naik ke pentas. Menunggu iringan lagu ya sebenarnya.
Dan saudara kita menantikan persiapan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Aku mengintai langit jika aku merindui sesuatu yang amat bermakna dalam hidupku. Laksana sang pelangi yang warnai langit cerah kebiruan yang bisa kukongsikan bersama sinaran mentari yang menyinar terang. Aku mengintai langit dikala aku dilukakan penuh kepiluan dengan sebilah belati tajam yang tidak mengenal mangsanya, yang menghiris hatiku penuh kekejaman. Saat ku dalam kedukaan di sungai kehampaan, in my dreams, children sing a song of love for everybody. Sky is blue, the fields are green, the land is
Okey, nanti dulu Kakak Iman tak bagi berturut lagi. Sabar-sabar sekejap. Kita nak interview dulu ada tepukan untuk mereka. Subhanallah. What a very Ahem. Okay. Siapa yang leader of this group? May I know? Yes, you are. Okay, brother. Dan adik nama apa?
Muhammad Ikram.
Okey, Ikram. Boleh tak cerita kepada seluruh? Wah, tepukan untuk Muhammad Ikram.
Sampai keluar start menyanyi.
Give me. Okey, Ikram. Apa sebenarnya lagu yang dinyanyikan tadi tu? Tell me why.